Well, hello and welcome back to Posh Cats Camping. We're going to introduce you to our new van this morning. It's quite a blowy day and it's chilly. So we're in the end of October 2025. This is Katie, spelt with a C, C-A-T-I, Katie. And I'll tell you the reason for that in a moment. It's a Rapido compact A-class. So all of the features of a larger A-class, but much more streamlined and lighter, weighing in at under 3.5 tonne. So there's no need for that C1 license that I worry about when I get to 70. I know it's not yet. Come on, I'm only 52. Yeah, right. Let's get on and walk you around the outside. It's chilly out here. Sue's waiting inside. I'll run you around what we've got on the outside of the van. So here we are. Sun is shining a bit. Let's get in the shade. Here we are. We're out on the drive and I've moved it into the middle of the drive. The reason for the name is C86i. We think that looks like Katie if you squint a bit. The Rapido logo there. For our first time having a garage, and a little bit embarrassed because it's a bit untidy. Us men folk have untidy garages. We like it that way. So here we are. There's a door the other side. We've got everything loaded in here, power banks and the waste master there in that red bag. Got my shopping bags here, watering can, box of everything you might need, and dog leads in this one. The crate, which often when we're travelling will be in the van. But you'll notice at the top here, if I step back, there's a timbre style door, which if I press the button here will raise the bed, and I'll show you that inside. It's an island bed, not to spoil any surprises, but the island bed lifts up to give you more height in the garage. And as you can see, it's a pretty big garage as it is, plenty for us, but it can be raised so you can get bicycles in there if you want to. Close that so the wind doesn't catch it. Move along the side of the van. Just a quick look at the back. There's a camera up on the back there, and of course our tow bar, which we need to tow Ethel with, our little white Skoda Citigo. Very competent van. It can pull the car quite easily. So here we are. You would notice straight away, the habitation door is on the wrong side. This is a Continental van, and with an A-class, and all the others in fact, in the main, the doors are on the opposite side with the Continental vans. Another outdoor locker here. You'll notice I've got the Fiat security locks fitted as well. But this is where I keep my chemicals and my hose, a few wiping cloths. And here is the electric hookup, so it's locked away when you're on a site, so there's no problems there. Quite a handy little cupboard that, back in the sun. Beautiful bright morning. Here we are. There's the front. We've got the high level mirrors that you expect on an A-class. Kept my number plate. Most people thought it said Smurf, but my name is TD, Trevor David, and I'm a Smith, like many others. So I just hung on to the number plate, as you would. Around this side we've got the heating on, so you can hear the heater in the background. Here is our driver's door, on the wrong side again. There isn't a door on the driver's side, as you can see. This is the cab, and we'll have a closer look at that from the inside shortly. Walking around the van here, we've got the diesel filler with AdBlue, our Truma boiler, which is roaring away, and the gas box here, which we can get a 13 kilogram Cala bottle in there. The toilet emptying point. This is the freshwater filler, just here. And then on the opposite side of the garage, there's a door exactly the same, and windows down the side here. So let's talk about size. Now, A-classes come in all shapes and sizes. The thing with an A-class is there's no cab here. It's not a traditional cab, although this is a Fiat 140 engine, is standard engine that they fit in 2025 to their motorhomes. It is a Fiat chassis as well, and it's a low-lying chassis. And as I said, it's under 3.5 tonne. Now, in terms of size, I'll put the measurements on screen. People are saying, oh, it's much bigger than Smurf. Well, to compare, the length of Katie is 6.99 metres. Smurf was 6.84 metres. So it's 6 inches longer, 150mm longer. So Katie is 6 inches longer than Smurf. You wouldn't believe it, would you? And also on the width, Katie is 4 inches wider, and height 6 inches higher. The thing about Katie is that she's very square, and if you look from the front as we did just now, coming out the front again, you can see it's a complete square box, and you know, she's quite an attractive beast, but she hasn't got the lovely shape that Smurf had, or the colour, has to be said, and we do miss him. Even now, talking about him, we miss him. The wheelbase, this is a shorter wheelbase vehicle. The wheelbase on this is 4.04 metres, 4 metres to be picky about it, and Smurf was 4.5 metre wheelbase. In fact, it was 4.49 metres, so 4.5 metres. So this van, the turn and circle is much better than Smurf, and it makes her very agile. We can get in and out of most of the places we could get with Smurf. We've proved that already, getting on and off the drive, and with the 2 or 3 outings that we've had so far. We've only had the van just over 2 weeks, but we have been out and about in her, and we've enjoyed the ride. More about that from inside, because I'm now going to go in and find out what Sue's up to.
Do I need a microphone?
You will need a microphone, darling. Yes, of course. You look comfortable. Well, we're sitting in the van here now, nice and cosy. I've just turned the heating off. About the heating, it's a Truma combi heater, and it's not going to get too technical with it, but it's a combination Truma boiler with blown warm air, which many motorhomes are familiar with. But this is the new combi boiler, so it runs on diesel and mains electricity, and of course it uses 12-volt supply for the control system. So this morning we've been running on diesel. That's why you could probably hear it's a little louder, certainly on the outside. And when it's heating from cold, it does tend to roar a bit, doesn't it, Sue?
Yeah, but that's okay once it's heated up.
Once it's on tick over, and it's just keeping the van warm.
That doesn't use much diesel either, we've discovered, didn't we?
No, it burns very little actually.
We landed with half a tank of diesel on our first night at the CL, didn't we? And that hardly moved at all.
Hardly moved at all. We thought, oh, we've had a long journey, we haven't got as much diesel as we would have liked, but there was no worries. In fact, it's shut right down now. We've just turned it to quiet. So that's the heating. It does the hot water as well, like all the Truma heaters do. Quick look in the cab, and then I'll let Sue do the rest.
Your department.
My department? Okay. All right. The nice thing about the cab, as you can see, with an A-class, it's nice and big at the front here, lots of space, and panoramic views from the side. So this is one of the things that we liked about this particular van. Although it's the A-class, it's not as wide. As I said earlier, it's a good bit narrower than the standard A-class. But you still get the benefit of all this glass and space. The blinds fill all this glass space on the inside, and we are looking to source an exterior silver screen in time.
We've got a slide mirror. I'm sorry, a slide window, haven't you? And
Yeah.
I've got one electric button.
Yeah, my sliding window, as Sue was explaining, is here. So I can press the button here and slide that window open. And Sue has a door, which I showed you from the outside. Plenty of space. It's a typical Fiat Ducato dashboard, and we've mounted our Dashcam and our Garmin satellite navigation system. It has a good system on board, which we're getting used to, and we have tried it a couple of times.
You've got those little pull down blinds to keep the sun out.
Yeah, see?
It doesn't tend to go in your eyes as much because you're set further back from the glass, aren't you?
These are the pull down blinds that Sue's referring to, and then the main cab blind is right near the glass, just there, and it comes right down and covers the whole screen, like so. Enough said about the cab, we can go into more detail later on, but these seats swivel, and I'll just show you that right now. Sue was itching to tell you about all the other features, but there we are with the seat swiveled. I'll come back and you can see the lounge with Sue sitting there quite comfortably.
And the seat belts come with the chair. They're not attached to the side here, they're attached to the chair.
That's right.
Clever, isn't it?
It is good. Do you want to show her the little box, the little cupboard that I've got next to my driving position? She's handy for keeping bits and bobs in.
Sweeties.
Yeah, I've got the steering wheel lock in there. So that's pretty much the cab, and you're getting a good look at the lounge. We'll show you the drop down bed at the end, shall we?
We've got the lights underneath.
A nice lighting underneath.
2 at the front and 2 here.
That's it.
Which is nice.
There is lovely
And a
lighting
bit
in
of
here.
storage for your teddies.
While we're on the ceiling, you've got these nice wooden panels, and the skylight there, which is a wind-up one, so you can have it at any position. And I think that's time to hand over to Sue. Are you going to do the interior? Are you going to start with the kitchen?
Yeah, we can start with the kitchen. Just to stop the glass from rattling, we've come up with this ingenious idea, which everybody else probably does as well. So we've got lift-up glass surface. We've got 2 gas rings. So I'll just put that on during the day so that we can put the kettle here. We've got mains electricity, your light switch, and then we've got a little ET extra there.
Little 12-volt supply.
We've got an extractor fan above with lights, and then you've obviously got your tap here, and then underneath this lift-up flap you've got your sink. I've got a collapsible bowl which will slot in there, but it's a little bit big, so we've yet to find a bowl that fits that size, haven't we?
Yeah.
So
Project in progress.
Yeah, if anybody knows, please let me know.
I did fit Sue a kitchen roll holder, which is just there.
Yeah, so we've got that as an addition, which I'm pleased to find. This has got a central locking on here, which locks automatically when you drive off, don't it? So that you don't have your cupboards hurtling forward, your drawers hurtling forward. So this is quite a nice deep cupboard. I put the heavy things here. The tins go in the bottom, and then we've got storage here, which is nice and deep. And then here, if I unlock it, got this nice drawer, and then it's nice and easy just to get your kettle and that out. It's handy having that all on a drawer, so when you arrive anywhere it's nice and easy. And then we've got a cutlery tray above. This is just a dummy drawer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just to look nice. And then at the bottom we got another drawer for your knickknacks. And then above we've got these 2 big cupboards. So that one's my food cupboard, already full of treats when we got the granddaughters on Monday. And then this one we've put the cups and plates and things. They fit in there, treats. We've managed to utilise our kitchen space well.
There's also a shelf either side on the underside of the drop down bed as well.
Now these make up into travel seats. This is perfect as a cushion at the moment, but all we've got to do is pull it up and slot it in here.
Yeah. Do you want to do the table?
But,
you unlock it under here.
You unlock it. I haven't done it yet.
No, well, there you go.
Yeah. And then you can move and swivel it around, can't you? You can rotate it, can't you?
You can.
Yeah, and then you can open it up fully. So we've got our granddaughters playing games and colouring and things. We'll be able to open that up fully.
So 4 people can easily sit round and eat, can't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they'd be a bit snug for 6, wouldn't it? Because they're only sort of like, they're cut off those little seats there.
Yeah. Okay.
So 4 you can.
4 is great. 6 is okay for coffee and cake, but you wouldn't want to.
But not for a meal, would you?
No.
And then this is your cupboard here, which is your man cupboard.
It is.
And these are our little you can move them into whatever position you like.
This is what they call the Symphony Pack, which is part of the system, the audio system on board.
Obviously telly here, control panel here, and opposite are the Rapido hooks that come with it.
Yeah.
And then you've got your control panel. This is your trimmer system. This is your underfloor heating.
Yeah.
And then this is your battery, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is your water.
And lighting.
And your 12 volt and your pump on that one.
That's right. Just on the batteries, we have a 160 watt solar panel on the roof and 2 100 ampere hour lithium batteries that are underneath this seat here, and we think that's adequate for off-grid.
Another thing I like, we've got the little bin here. We've obviously got all the dog stuff in there, the leads, that's always...
Absolutely.
And another cupboard here, Trev.
Oh, right.
This is my other little dog treat cupboard now.
Yeah.
And the brush and dustbin goes in there, right by the door. So the dogs know where that is because they can smell them.
That's it.
And then we're really pleased with the fridge, aren't we?
We are.
On the lock at the moment. But it's a compressor fridge. And that's so efficient, we had to turn it down to number 1, didn't we?
We did.
3, I got a frozen salad.
And I had ice in my cola.
That went very nice. So you have that on 1. And this is detachable. You can take the freezer away if you want.
The freezer box.
Freezer box. You can open it. That's nice and big.
Yeah. With a compressor fridge, you don't get the little box at the bottom where the gas absorption part of the fridge is. This doesn't run on LPG, it only runs on 12 volt. So even when you're plugged into mains, it's still running on 12 volt. So that's why you need good lithium batteries as well.
Yeah, the nice thing is though, I don't have to worry about changing it when we're moving.
Nope.
Like I used to.
No.
And then we've got
or
the oven
using all your
is,
colour up.
Quite small, and it's only gas, isn't it?
It's just a little gas oven.
Pie in there or ready meal, couldn't you?
You could heat something up in there quite easily. Yeah.
And that's, for me, that's a good height because I'm quite tall.
Yeah, it's not too high.
And then I've got storage above here. I've got an extra bit that goes on the side there to extend my work surface. That I've stored it in here and other bits and pieces.
It's here.
So that's a handy cupboard.
Okay. So that's pretty much the kitchen. And now the nice thing about the this van is that you can shut the back of the van off. So if you've got visitors in the evening and you don't want them looking at your bedroom, you can keep that private.
So we've got a split washroom. We've got the washroom here with a toilet, and then opposite that is your shower cubicle. And we've got a very clever cupboard, loads of mirrors everywhere, and I like the Rapido sign at the top and a little skylight. You pull this out, that's my cupboard. I can access things my side, and then Trev has got that cupboard, but you can slide it. So easier access to the things in the middle if you need to. So that's quite ingenious, and you've got those elastic things that keep everything in place so they don't fall out. So that's yours. You've got a little bit of storage here, and then we managed to utilise our flannel holder again. We put an additional towel rail on here, which we think looked really nice. And then this pops open, and you've got loads of storage in there too, haven't you?
Yeah.
Plenty of storage.
And the toilet.
And the usual toilet. And then you can shut just the toilet off, obviously, like that. And it's lockable. And then we've also got an additional slidey door here, haven't we? Yeah,
the slidey door here is in 2 parts, so you can pull this flap and then slide it closed.
You just flick that off, don't you?
And the idea of that is so that you can have an ensuite from the cab end or an ensuite while shutting the other door, you can have an ensuite this end. Or if someone wants to go to the toilet in the night, you can close it so that you've got full privacy of each person going to the bathroom. There we are.
So the shower cubicle is nice and roomy. We've also got a little roof right there. This is a drop-down towel rail, which presses. You can put it out of the way by pressing it up here. Obviously the foldy door, and then you've got your bit of storage there for your toiletries. And I like the finish on this. It's quite nice. And I've just got the one drainage hole there. It's got like a little filter in it, and that you can catch your hair and stuff.
So it's quite a nice mid-van shower.
And you put additional hooks
toilet
in there so you can hang your coats if they're wet.
Yeah.
We've added these, haven't we?
Put that little coat hook up, yeah.
To put the coats on, because they're easier to access than to try and get to the wardrobes. I'm
standing in the bedroom now, and if I come back a little bit, you can see we've got a full island bed here. This is a queen bed. It's 4'6" wide and 6'3" long. We've
got it in night mode, but you can put it in day mode. There's like a ratchet underneath the front there, and you can push it that way.
Yeah.
The bins are only in that position for when we're on the move.
Yeah, just the bins there. Normally go in the
cab.
Yeah.
In the cab. And then we've got the two half sort of size wardrobes and the two storage cupboards above. And the cabinet is really spacious. You can put stuff underneath the wardrobes if you wanted to.
Yeah, got little baskets of things.
And a window
either side.
Which is nice.
Yeah, and an opener here.
Roof light. The ones in the bathroom have got like a cover over them, haven't they? So they're not so see-through, which is good as well.
Yeah.
So it's nice and light and bright. We've got USB points in the lights as well.
That's it. And these little spotlights are individually switched.
And the bottom of the bed you can lift up. There's storage underneath.
And we'll show that now, shall we? So I've lifted the back of the bed up on a ratchet here, so it stays like that on its own. And under here there's a 120 litre freshwater tank, which is accessible from here, and also storage for more bedding. So I'll do a quick demo of the drop down bed in the front here. It's a double bed. It's 4'7" wide, so it's slightly wider than the bed in the back of the van, slightly wider, but it's slightly shorter this way. So it's just under 6 foot this way. Okay, so it's a little bit tighter. But what we need to do is to flatten these seats to give space for the bed to come down. So I pull on the lever. So pull on that lever. And the same this side. And flatten the seats down. And then it's on a balance, so it you literally pull this and then it comes, and it's pretty easy to click it in place, and then you've got
and the light comes on when it's in the correct place, and you can switch that off, that light, can't you?
Yeah, there's a light up there.
The girls will enjoy that. And then there's a safety net that you can put up, isn't there?
Yeah, so you've got these curtains
and a ladder.
Privacy. The blinds clearly would already be closed at night, wouldn't they? The cab blinds.
Yeah. And the roof light.
You've got your ladder, and as Sue said, there's this little thing that clips in at the top here to stop adults or children from falling out. But essentially it's a double bed up there, which we rather like. And then again, in reverse,
don't forget to do your curtains.
Give it a little push, pull the curtains across, and up it goes, and just keep pushing it up until it clicks, and there we are. That's locked into position there. It's easy as that.
Yeah, you just got to put the chairs back now.
Oh yeah. Ta-da. So that's a quick look around Katie, our new van. We've been out a couple of times. We've spent about 3 or 4 nights in the van in different places, and I think we've got about 300 miles on the clock now. So we're getting used to it. We have noticed that the Fiat is a little noisier than the VW engine, and we're still getting used to the controls and all of that. As for rattles and bangs, not too bad.
No.
Coach builts are...
I'm surprised how quiet it was actually.
Yeah, coach builts are typically rattles and bangs, but it's not too bad, and it does feel like it's got quite a good quality build to it, which is what we liked. We'll go into the reasons for choosing this, and some of the experiences we had during the purchase as well, because buying a van from the internet, really, you're buying it from a catalogue, is very different from buying a van from that's standing in the yard. You can see it and touch it before you actually buy it, which is why we ended up going to the show and to lots of showrooms to see various vans. But here it is. It's been a year in the making. It was a year ago that we started looking, and now we've taken delivery of it, and we're very happy so far, aren't we, Sue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got to sort these mats out. They're getting on my nerves. They keep riding along.
When you have mats on top of carpet, they tend to slither down at the front, don't they?
The blue thing just keeps rolling up.
Yeah, first world problems, I think. We'll see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed that, and we've got more to come.
Yeah, thank you everybody for your support
And thank you,
and
yes.
encouragement, because we're a little bit worried, weren't we, about how people would react.
Yeah, we are.
For saying goodbye to Smurf.
We are missing Smurf.
Yeah.
Smurf was a good quality van,
Yeah.
and we needed something.
We just wanted a separate bedroom area, didn't we?
Yeah.
And a shower.
Yeah.
Typical.
So who's tinkering with the mats?
Yeah, again.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you on the next one then.
Bye.
Bye.